Hello everybody and welcome back to event number 12 of the Algodoo Town League. It is time for Archery. A long wait for a long event. 16 heats for this event. Each team will run it once. And here you will see our expedition runners, the metal balls. Will show us how it's done. That bullseye gives you 10 points. Then we go down to the turquoise block. That's 8. The lime block 6. The green block 4. Yellow 3. Orange 2. And red 1. Now, if a marble, if a marble does not touch the blocks, it will not count. But now, the Velocity Maniacs will set the base, the mark to beat, and it's a 3. It's a bit tricky to call, but there were very solid precisions from their marbles. 20 points P1, obviously. So that's gonna be the mark to beat. Velocity Maniacs had a decent start to the season, have not been with a great pace lately, but how can Under the Radar compare to that result? Submarine goes into the 8. Oh, 3, 4. Oh, but the other two do not touch any block. They'll go into the 0. So that's it. 15 points for Under the Radar. And that is not what they wanted. Compared to the Velocity Maniacs, what can the Candy Crushers do? Third heat. And down they go. Oof. Oof. Tough. 2-1. Oh no. A 2 and a 1. Not what they wanted. 3 points. Not even close to Under the Radar or the Velocity Maniacs. That's gonna be probably dead last, but we'll have to see if anybody can do anything worse than that, because what on earth was that? Heat 4. Sorry. Team Watershock, another team that has been there sometimes, but hasn't really got close to a podium. Oh, a bullseye! They hit a bullseye, and the rest of their marbles have got a very decent. Oh, I forgot to mention that. If a marble goes into the block twice, they can improve their results. So if you hit a 3 and then hit a 4, it does actually count as a 4. The 3 does not, so it gets swapped. But 24 points puts Team Watershock as the new leaders. Oof. They really wanted more, that marble. But now, hit 5 Ruby Rockets. Can the Ruby Rockets beat Team Watershock? And can they place themselves into the podium, professional podium perhaps? But Ruby Rockets are also in need of a podium and they get a bullseye. But the rest of the marbles are nowhere. So I don't think this will contend with Under the Radar. Yes, they got a bullseye, but only another marble hit any block. That's going to be 4th place. And only 12 points. So not great. Still, though, the stronger teams have yet to run, so we'll see if any of those can beat Team Watershock for the gold. Dynamic Cat's Eyes now. This team knows that they're quite inconsistent. They can get good results, but then a bad one a lot. And this one is not looking great. Perhaps only beating the Candy Crushers. Nobody close to the middle, and yeah, 9 points. Not good. B5 out of 6 teams that have run. And Red just touched that spinner, couldn't even get anything going. Even with 4 marbles touching the blocks. Heat 7, the Burley's Rolls. What can they do? Burley's Rolls, 4th in Season 1. Sorry, 5th. What can they do this time? They want to improve and it's looking like a decent result? No, I think nobody was really close to the middle. Actually, it's 17 points. Actually, it was decent. I didn't see the bullseye. Yeah, that was, I believe, X-Spin, the former captain, getting that bullseye. but nothing else from the team much. Heartful Vikings to round up the first half of the heats, and a 1 and a 2 and 6, I believe. But one marble, perhaps two. Oh, they do manage to hit the green block, the line block, but the final marble does not. So only one of them can improve. But it's only P5, 14 points. Did manage to improve with one of their marbles. There we sit with the Heartful Vikings into the sixth with, I believe that's Hort or Hirt. Heat 9, Carl Divers entering the second half of heats. Down they go. And a 4, I believe, and a 1, a bullseye, and a 3, I think, is a decent result. And 18 points looks quite good. P3 for the Coral Divers. They move ahead of the Burly Swirls. And that bullseye. I believe that's Tsunami who hit it. Heat 10, Let Us Leapers now. Down they go. What can they do? Little Zeepers can be quite strong sometimes, but oh, it's looking decent. One marble was very close to the center. I don't know if it was a bullseye. Okay, yeah, it was, but only 15 points is gonna put them in fifth place. So middle of the pack. Perhaps they were looking for a little bit more to close up on the leaders. But now, Heat 11, Blood Reds. Down they go. And a 3, an 8 very close to the middle, but the rest not great. I believe it will be somewhere close to the Little Zeepers. Yeah, 15 points as well. P7, because Little Zeepers did get that bullseye, so they will be behind them. Oh, but very close from that Marvel to hitting the bullseye. But now Heat 12 Invisibles. The 12th run, second place runners in Season 1. But what can they do in Archery? A new event, an 8, a 1, and no. It was looking like a promising round, but the other 3 marbles could not do anything about it. 9 points, 10th place, Invisibles can't get closer to the lead in the championship. Yeah, and that marble blocked their teammate, so only 1 point rather instead of 2. But now Heat 13, the Lime Deserts. What can they do? Lime Deserts get a 1, then another 1, a 6, an 8, very close. Oh, but I believe this marble is going again, and that's a 4. Looking like a good result from the Lime Deserts, and it is. 19 points, move ahead of the Coral Divers for the provisional podium. Lime Deserts, they want to get closer, and they are showing it here. 19 points is very good to contend for the podium, and Velocity Maniacs and Team Watershock have held on to the top 2 spots. But what can the top 3 in the championship do? Rainforest, they get a bullseye, but the rest of the marbles are struggling a little bit. And I don't think that will be close. 16, it is decent. P16, so somewhere middle of the pack, but 2 teams still to go. Can Team Watershock and Velocity Maniacs hold on to the podium? Yes, Team Watershock will, but can they hold on to the win? Spy Eyes now, Season 1 champions. They want to go back to back, and Detective, the captain, will lead the way, but everybody's getting into those low scores. Everybody scores. Oh, Evil tried to go again. He couldn't, though. And that means Spy Eyes struggle, and they can't get anywhere. B7, I mean, but yeah, could be much better, especially with the rainforest struggling and the lime deserts. They are getting closer with that podium, but can the Speedy Greens shut that down? Speedy Greens with a chance, with the Rainforests and the Spy Eyes struggling a little bit. They are not gonna do enough, I believe. No, actually, that's looking like a very promising run. Is that actually gonna take the podium from the Lime Deserts? It will not. 1 point off, just like the Coral Divers, and they'll go behind them. I believe by best marble. I believe Coral Divers, yes, they got a bullseye. 18 points, Speedy Greens, B5, so B5, B7, and P8 for the top three. But the Lime Deserts with B3, I believe this is going to get very close in the championship. Coral Divers also in fourth. Oh, this is getting very interesting. But congratulations to Team Watershock for their first ever gold in the Algodoo Tom League, in the Velocity Maniacs for their first ever podium too. Lime Deserts, they do move up into second place, 6 points behind the Speedy Green Spies in third, Rainforests fourth, and those four are only separated by 10 points. Blood Reds, Invisibles, Coral Divers, and the Lada Zebras still, you could say they had an outside shot, but everybody's still in contention. This is it for now, though. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in event 13, where we could potentially see some teams get eliminated from the championship mathematically.